Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, this week is the 3-week post-op video I'm creating, and yes, I'm doing it in the car while I'm driving. Just because I'm limited on time, I was trying to get this done at home, but I took forever to do my makeup. Like, it made no sense how long I took. And not just my makeup, I had to, blow dry my wig and flat iron it and put it on and get it straight, doing girly things. So that's why I was not able to record this video at home like I originally planned to, and I have to get out and get to a nail appointment at 2:30. It's only 12:55, but decided I live on like the complete opposite side of where my nail shop is. My nail shop is on the south side and I live in the west, so I have to make sure I get there on time. I'm probably gonna stop by my mother's house before I get there, but yeah, y'all didn't need to know all that. But welcome. So this is my 3-week post-op video, just like I said, and let's do stats. My starting weight for surgery was 302 pounds. I am now 280 pounds. So if you watched my last week's video, I've only lost 2 pounds. 2 pounds. I'm kind of upset, but not really, but kind of upset, because even though I'm not losing pounds, I know I'm losing inches, and it's not just in my midsection. I feel like I'm losing it from the bottom up, because today I'm wearing a pair of size 20 Levi pants that I could not fit. And I've had these pants for a couple of months. My boyfriend bought them for me, and they fit great. These are not the same Levi pants that I mentioned in my last video. Last video I mentioned the same thing. I had a pair of Levi pants that now fit comfortably. They fit comfortably. They fit before, but they did not fit comfortably. I don't even think that that's possibly even saying that they fit, but that's what was going on. But these pants I could not wear, like, at all. I couldn't try to go out the house with these, but I have them on today, so I was like super excited about it, because it's these one pair of jeans that's also size 20 that I got from Rainbow off the clearance rack, but they're not a size 20. They gotta be like a size, I feel like they're like a size 16, 18 or something like that, because I cannot fit them. And the moment I can fit into those, I'm gonna be so happy, because I really want to wear those jeans. I like cut up jeans, like in the weirdest places, like cuts all throughout the jeans. I love those kind of jeans, and those what kind of jeans they are. They got cuts and holes in different weird places, and it's just so cute. So when I'm able to wear those, I will be so happy. I'm probably gonna announce it on my channel, but yeah, I was able to get into these, which I wasn't a week or two ago, and I must be just losing inches, and that's okay with me too. Even though I would love to see the scale go into the 270s, because I have not seen myself 270 range in years. Like, I don't even know what that looks like on my scale anymore. So I would love to see that. This week, to get back on topic, I was on soft foods. Let me tell you guys, that was just so difficult. It was difficult, and it still is difficult. It's hard for me to keep food down. If I eat, I'm most likely gonna throw it back up, and not all of the food, but like a small portion I have to throw up at least 2 times after I eat. So I'm just gonna run off some of the things that I ate this week. I made salmon, which I thought was going to be so great, but it was not. I tried to eat it twice, and I feel like it was too thick. Like, the consistency of the baked salmon was too thick. I've eaten tilapia. Tilapia is okay. I can't eat scoop after scoop after scoop. Ooh, my chair kind of just went back because I was readjusting it. Sorry. So I can't eat scoop after scoop after scoop. I have to like eat a scoop, give it about 2-3 minutes, eat another scoop, and then hope that I feel that I'm full before stuffing myself, because I don't know when I'm full. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And then now what I have to get into the habit of is moving my plate from in front of me when I'm done, because the fat girl me will still like pick at the food knowing that I shouldn't eat anymore because it's probably gonna make me throw up. So I had tilapia salmon. I tried some of that tuna, like that starfish tuna that comes in a pack. I tried some of that came up to turkey meat. Like I can eat sliced turkey meat pretty okay, and I just eat like one slice and I'm good. Trying to think of anything else. I had string beans was the vegetable that I ate for the week. Like one can lasted me the whole week and more, because I ended up like giving it to my son and my boyfriend to eat with their dinner too. So, you know, you're supposed to eat your protein first and then work on your vegetables. So I would get full mostly off the protein, because I can only eat probably like 2 tablespoons worth of meat, and then I'm like pretty much good. If you follow me on Instagram, I did add a story saying that I was just going to go back to full liquids. I didn't go back to full liquids, but I didn't do just soft foods. I did full liquids and I did soft foods. So when I say full liquids, I didn't eat any soup. I just did not want any soup. I was over soup. But I did eat oatmeal. I did have grits. Like oatmeal to me is like my go-to right now. If I'm hungry and I'm just so fed up and I don't want to experience how food is going to make me feel, I will go to oatmeal. I use 1 pack and I probably eat maybe like 3 or 4 tablespoons worth of that, and then I'm done. It's like I feel like I waste so much food now. I'm gonna do a separate video because my videos are so long that I'm just trying to really like focus on cutting down my times. I'm gonna do another video on my vitamins once I get home. So today it'll be a double video day. So I'm gonna show you guys the vitamins that I have, how I feel about them, and yeah. Let me think, was there anything else that went on in week 3? Throwing up makes me so irritable. Like yesterday I had a cheeseburger, not a whole cheeseburger. I ended up eating a portion of the cheeseburger earlier on Sunday night, and then the rest of it Monday afternoon. Sunday night it wasn't that bad because I didn't eat that much of it, but I ate the rest of it yesterday afternoon, Monday, and I think I ate so much it just did not feel good. And my mother was like, you probably shouldn't be eating it because of the grease, like it's probably greasy. And I'm like, no, but it's meat, it's ground beef technically. And she's like, well, maybe you just want to try to stay away from that stuff, even though, you know, you technically can eat it. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, stay away from like the greasy fatty meats. My doctor already told me to stay away from pork, which I have no problem with because I don't really eat pork, because my boyfriend does not eat pork at all, so I don't really buy it. I eat pork outside the house, so I eat like bacon for breakfast. My job has like I feel like I'm shaking. What the hell? Doesn't sound like it hit my window. But my job has like a little restaurant or whatever. If the camera's shaking, guys, I'm so sorry. I can't even help it. It's on my little stand, and I don't know. I'm not even gonna touch it because I don't know if it's shaking or not. But yeah. So I haven't eaten any pork anyway. Liquids. I have not been getting enough liquids. I have not been drinking enough protein. Like I just been sucking at that. It was some days I didn't have any protein shakes or anything, and it's just really because I don't like them. Like I do not like protein shakes. Last week I said that I drink the Fairlife. I still do drink Fairlife. I have to really like mentally force myself to drink it. Premier Protein or Fairlife. It's just a lot. It's just a lot to really like take in. So what I've been doing for the past 2 days, and I posted this on my Instagram yesterday, I've been going to Dunkin' Donuts, and this is how I order it. I order a small decaf coffee and a large cup of ice, which they've been giving me ice water every time I say that. I guess that's just how they bring it up. I don't know. But either way, I tell them I just want ice. So I get a large cup of ice. I pour all of a Premier Protein shake into the ice. Today I drink it down a little bit, and then I pour the hot coffee on top of it. I don't usually get the full cup in. It's usually like, I don't know, maybe an ounce or less left of coffee. But yeah, so that's what I do, and it's been okay. Yesterday I drank it fairly fast. Today, not so much, because it has coffee in it. It makes me thirsty, so that's why I'm not drinking it as fast as I normally could. As far as drinking, which I failed to mention in my last video, I don't have to sip. I can drink a large amount without feeling any kind of way. So for example, I probably just took like 6 or 7 gulps and I'm fine. So there's a girl that I follow, Whitney's World. She had mentioned that on her video too, that she can still gulp. So week 1, no, I definitely could not gulp. Week 2, I started realizing like, okay, I can take more than just little sips. So it gets better. It definitely gets better. The sucky part for me right now is just eating. Like anything I eat, it doesn't feel right, and it feels like it gets stuck in my throat. It's just so weird and it's so crazy. But that's what I'm going through right now. But I'm still trying to eat. Like I was telling myself, you know what, just go back to soups. But if I don't get my body adjusted to this now, then it's not going to get better down the weeks. I just have to keep pushing for my body to adapt, pretty much is how I'm looking at it. I just don't eat as much solid foods as they probably wanted me to in this stage. But like I said last week, they told me if it couldn't stay down, just alternate between my second stage, which was full liquids, and soft foods. So that's what I've been doing, and it hasn't been the best week because I've been experiencing my stomach being upset, throwing up after I eat, sliming. I forgot to mention that. I've been sliming. I know it's sliming now. It has to be sliming because it's like a thick coat of slime comes up when I'm not throwing up. So if I'm not throwing up, I'm sliming. So that's been happening. And it's just been an experience. That's all I can say. It's just been an experience, and it's just an adjustment. Because of this right now, I choose not to go back to work. I might just ride this 6 weeks out because I don't want to go back to work and I'm trying to eat, and then I'm in a mood because I have to go back and forth to the bathroom because I'm hacking food up or I'm sliming. I just don't want to go through that right now. So I might ride the 6 weeks out just to give my body some more time to adjust, because this is week 3. So these 3 weeks pass by so fast. What's another 3 weeks? Another 3 weeks is gonna be nothing. So to wrap up this video, I'm gonna tell you guys what my plans are for this week. So this week I plan on exercising, walking, I don't plan on doing any lifting or anything like that, but I plan on waking up in the morning after I drop my son off at school and going walking. Take my dog with me. I have 3 dogs, so take 1 or 2 of them with me. I'm not taking all 3 of them with me. They're crazy. But going walking in the morning, definitely watching my fluid intake. So one thing I had to ask the bariatric center, they called me today, but I didn't pick up. I didn't feel like talking to Juan today at the moment when he called me. But I'm going to call them back. And you guys can answer in the comments too. When they tell you 64 ounces of fluids, are they talking about any kind of fluids, or are they talking about you need to at least get in 64 ounces of just water? Because that's a lot of fluids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of fluids on top of your protein shakes. But when I talked to the doctor on my 2-week post-op visit, he told me they tell us they tell you such a large number because if they tell you 20 fluid ounces, just an example, if he tells me 20 fluid ounces a day, I'm probably only going to get in 10. So they go higher so that you're trying to reach that, and you know, they know that most people don't get 64 ounces. He said a normal person doesn't even get 64 ounces in. So, you know, we know it's even harder for a bariatric person, but we have to give you a higher number so that you're trying to reach that goal, which is understandable. Just trying to figure out if that's just 64 ounces of water, because if so, I'm sucking at that. But I plan on getting me a 64-ounce water bottle and just like making sure I'm drinking it, basically. Like I plan on doing that because I gotta do better. I gotta get this protein in. I gotta get this water in. I gotta eat more. I feel like last week, I don't even feel like, I know I was not getting in enough water. I mean food, water, food, all of it. I was not getting enough. I was eating like once or twice a day. I don't know, fluids, they change throughout the days for me, but I really have not been focused enough on eating and drinking. And I read this article that somebody posted on one of my gastric sleeve Facebook pages that basically explains, like, when you're not getting in your fluids and you're not getting in your food and your protein and stuff like that, that can cause you to have a stall. And I feel like this week I definitely stalled. To only lose 2 pounds and then 4 pounds the week before, I feel like I'm failing right now in this moment, but I'm gonna change it. So next week for my 4-week post-op, I hope to have lost a couple more pounds than what I've done this last week and even the week before, and I pray that I can bring you guys some positive news about what changed for me this week, what I did, and just be a little bit more detailed, because I'm trying to stay motivated for myself. And then while I'm putting these videos out, I also want other people to feel like they can do it too, even if they've already had the surgery or if they plan on having a surgery. Like, I remember when I was watching all of these videos before I had the surgery, I was judging people. That's really what I was doing. I was judging people, like, how can you eat this bad stuff, or how can you not get your protein in after you had this surgery? And if you felt anything like me about my weight, this is going to be a life-changing thing and you don't want to mess it up. It's easier said than done. That's all I can say. It's easier said than done, but the thing is to try. And I haven't tried hard enough. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. It's going on 19 minutes. Why can't I have a 15-minute or less video? And I'm going to go ahead and record my second video later on today. Show you guys the vitamins that I have. And also, this water bottle. I want to tell you guys about this. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. Every week, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a freaking update, give you my stats, give you anything new. So thank you so much for the ones who do watch and the ones who have subscribed. I love you guys. Have a good afternoon.